Welcome to the Inner Champions podcast. Would you like to promote your business so the world can find you? If so, follow us at Inner Champions Podcast on Instagram. Lastly, follow our current sponsors Tissot Enchanted Trinkets on Instagram and The Real Talk with Jordyn.
To welcome you back to the Inner Champions podcast. Before we get started, I'd like to cover a couple of things. If you've yet to do so, please follow us on social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Inner Champions Podcast. Also, if you want to get in contact with the show, maybe you want to be on the show, maybe you have show ideas, etc., please reach out to me via email at coachescornerradioshow@gmail.com. And last but not least, please leave good ratings on Spotify and Apple Podcasts and any other platform you might be listening on. Helps push out the show, helps get the show more noticed. Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going out there? Welcome to Season 3, Segment 1. And like I mentioned in the intro, in these segments, we are going to take a whole different approach. I think it's going to be a little bit more vibrant, a little bit more, attention to detail, a little bit more baseline on continuing to build around that, foundation or the success starter kit or your vision board. What this is going to help you do is continue to, develop more or less, you've got the foundation. But again, like I said, I think a little bit in the intro was to help you come up with some non-negotiables, rather it be in any setting. It could be in an office setting, a professional setting, non-professional. It could be in sports. I think it's very important to come up with some non-negotiables, things that you want to imply and seek out better for, employees, or maybe you don't have such a leader position, but maybe just for yourself. So the first word we're going to talk about is action. So for example, when I think of the word action, let's go back to our base foundation and what we started with. We have it all implied. We have it all on paper or on an iPad or wherever we're studying our notes. Now we have the, vision board, the whole, like I said, the whole outline. Now, in order to make this outline come true or put forth the energy or the effort, what do you think you have to do? You have to take action in doing this and doing what you are setting out to do. And why action is so important, and like I've said in previous episodes before, is there's a lot of people that talk the talk but can't really walk the walk. And yes, I truly mean that. So if you don't have the initiative to take the proper action in what you're looking for or wanting to get certain results out of something you're looking for, then you're going to run into a lot of problems, in my opinion. Now, keep in mind, again, these are all examples. Don't take any of these personally. Don't take anything of this that I'm saying, self-attack on anyone out there particularly. Again, these are things that I've used in my present time to reach the level of success, and not only reach the level of success, but maintain the level of success that I've been able to, and in what I've done in my history. And we'll get more into that, how I started, and that's a whole nother story for a whole another series, another chapter, or whatever you want to call it. But again, number one, it's important to take action, especially when you've contributed and built the foundation, and put those things on the vision board and started this whole process. This is just my way of sharing the next phase of, reaching that level of success and reaching that level of potential of wanting to, win something big, not necessarily win, but just have a better outlook on life. Number two, we're going to talk about being excited. Be excited when you wake up in the morning, that You jump out of bed and it's a new day and you can start this process all over again. Because like I said a little bit before in some other episodes, you have to continue to relive this thing, dream it, all that stuff. You really do. You have to, carry that energy. Probably some of you know out there, but if not, some of you, a lot of you do or are going to know is that, the things that I do and set out to do, I'm consistent with high energy. Everything and with everything that I do has high energy. It is a must for me. It is a must to represent, to my, teams that I've coached or whatever I've done in my life, that one of my number one non-negotiables is you better have energy. That stems from, it could stem from the offense, could stem from the defense. It has to be a level of energy. I personally think when I talk about this, that this falls into one of my quote-unquote non-negotiables, and we'll get into another segment or possible series of just talking about their differences of levels of non-negotiables and things like that. We'll get into a possible series for that because I can talk at length about how important and why non-negotiables are so important to have and to instill in your vision or just your whole philosophy in general. And again, all of these I'm trying to mold not just around the whole coaching aspect, and that's going to be a whole nother series as well, or episode series or set or whatever, and how I got started, being a coach and having, again, the success rate that I feel that I've had over the course of my time doing what I love and continuing to it. Now I'm just giving it into a different form, different fashion. But the last word for today that we are going to talk about is called be a dreamer. So when I say be a dreamer, and I know I'm relating, again, back to the foundation, back to that vision board, back to, those keys of, success or whatever, in my opinion, all of these words that we are going to continuously talk about in this segment set is just words to help build around that foundation. So when I see the word be a dreamer, I think of three things: believe it, see it, achieve it. Again, that's self-explanatory in my opinion. Believe it, see it, achieve it. It's a continuous repetition. You live it, you preach it, you see it again, you live it again. You go through the motions, but then over time, if you're consistent, you stay consistent with your pattern, you will, be that dreamer. That dream will come true eventually. And not only will the dream come true, but small, attainable dreams will come true through the course of, just these three set words of action, be excited, be a dreamer. You continue to, people say manifest, you continue to pray, or whatever. If you're not faith-based, you manifest about it, and it will come true. For years, I was never, one of these people to buy into these, words or phrases or whatever you want to call it. But I'm telling you, after living it, breathing it, seeing it, achieving it, they do fall into play, and they are very, very important, or what I feel is very, very important, and to have some crucial words to reflect on, some crucial definitions of, why excited, why action, why being a dreamer, etc. I just think it, kind of explains itself, and I think this is a good taste of season 3, series number 1. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got something out of today, and we'll see you on the next one for the next series for this season. So we'll see you soon, guys. Appreciate y'all. To welcome you back to the Inner Champions podcast. Before we get started, I'd like to cover
a couple of things. If you've yet to do so, please follow us on social media platforms on Facebook and Instagram at Inner Champions Podcast. Also, if you want to get in contact with the show, maybe you want to be on the show, maybe you have show ideas, etc., please reach out to me via email at coachescornerradioshow@gmail.com. And last but not least, please leave good ratings on Spotify and Apple Podcast and any other platform you might be listening on. Helps push out the show, helps get the show more noticed,